updated. Remember to visit every time you pass through the system. If you're unable to complete docking procedures within your time slot, you'll need to exit the bay and resubmit a docking request. This is a flight regulation reminder. Please do not obstruct the access corridor during arrival or departure. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Alrighty, hello again, this is Trace Majestus, and we're back in Elite Dangerous Odyssey, back to engineering the fleet, so let's get in game and get things rolling. Hello Zoltor, and hello Baz, welcome back guys. Okay, oh, I didn't log into that. Alright, I need armor and power distributor. Okay. Hello, Tacito, welcome back. Alright, so... Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Ooh, that's not gonna work. Hello, James. Welcome back.
Takeoff procedure complete. Clear for departure.
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging.
Flight control now offline. Goodbye.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. 2, 1, engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Well, given the time of night over there, you're probably playing in your silk jammies.
Fuel scooping.
Well, other than my shoulder, I'm doing okay. That's kind of sore.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
You're allowed to wear jeans over there? What is the world coming to? Del Monte? You mean the fruit company? You calling Tacita a Fruit Loop?
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I'm sure. But I probably can't call you anything that you would normally be called and still have and not have YouTube block the stream. That's actually the hard part.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Not that my stream ends up monetized. I don't have sufficient subscribers for that, but I don't need anything getting in the way. Besides, I know you want to just tie me in knots to trying to keep myself sane here. Fashion tips. Up, here we go. Here we go, loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-lie. Here we go, loop-de-loo. All on a Tuesday night. Shall I go swap? I have more colorful ones. This was just the one that I pulled out of my closet in the half-awake days of getting ready for work in the morning. Just the next one in line. I also didn't, since I wear a mask when I go to work, or actually just about any time I go out, I didn't wax my mustache today, so.
Orbital flight engaged.
That won't happen again till Friday. Because unfortunately the mask strips all the wax off my mustache, so it doesn't do any good. Plus I can't twirl it all day long behind a mask. Well, I could since I take my mask off at my desk, but still. A visor? That won't... Not sure what a visor would do. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking
LAC
permission.
Tango Romeo India commencing automated flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols.
Oh, one of those
Access
face
granted.
screens.
Proceed to landing pad 02.
Ah, okay, now I know what you're talking about. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Well, that's certainly an option, but I've already invested in a lot of masks.
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
Well, no, because you'd have to have a mask for each day. Then you clean them on the weekend, so you still end up with a lot of them. But they're also not as fashionable. Okay, that's the power distributor. Hey, stay where I put you. Okay. Then armor is Liz Ryder or Celine Jean. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
It's not like the masks I wear are disposable. They just have to be washed every week. $73 or $76 that direction. And which direction is Lee Chung? Okay. I think I'll go to Celine Jean. Whoops. I'm wearing a mask because I've gotten COVID twice, and each time it's nearly killed me. And the first time was closer than the second time. The first time I had a ball of mucus about the size of, well, take your pick depending from where you are in the world, a baseball or a cricket ball, they're about the same size, get lodged in my throat. The second one, it was only slightly bigger than a golf ball, so that's getting better. So basically, I'm trying to, and not only that, but I'm still not fully back in shape from before I got COVID the first time. So, you know, I don't need to go downhill any further or any faster. Retract landing gear.
Ship restraints disengaged.
Landing gear
Commence
retract.
departure.
Power to engines.
Routing power to engines.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So basically, I just wear a mask as a slight screen between me and the rest of the world to hopefully reduce the likelihood of catching COVID again. Can't completely eliminate it. I mean, I was wearing a mask the second time I got it, so. Oh, jeez. Well, that is a secondary benefit.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, I definitely had it both times.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
As my body's primary response seems to be to fill my lungs with mucus, and then try and expel it all at once.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Turns out passing a mucus ball slightly larger than a golf ball isn't the most difficult thing to do in the world. But passing one the size of a baseball or cricket ball, well, that's a different matter entirely. And I almost didn't make it that time. And couldn't even make any noise to get any attention. I would have just died. So I don't want any repeat of that.
Fuel scooping. scooping complete.
There's nothing so sweet as the first breath of air after your throat gets completely unclogged
Cannot
from...
comply.
Oh, shush.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning, temperature critical.
Damn, that's sore. Yep. Well, most of my lung problems are actually caused by that first one. First time I got COVID was when most of my lung problems started. Just wrecked me. You know, a few months before I had COVID the first time, I was regularly climbing Mount Monadnock, which is a decent-sized mountain in the area. And after the first bout of COVID, I could barely walk the distance of a football field without being completely out of breath. Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, it does, you know, give you at least some perspective of, you know, just how devastating that disease could be.
Orbital flight engaged.
And then there are people out there who's like, it's just a little bit of a fever. Yeah. Agree with you there. Gives you a new appreciation on life having come that close to not being here. It really changes your perspective. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
LAC Tango Romeo India. Commencing automated flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols. Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 04.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
Alrighty, this ship is finished. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Retract landing
Ship
gear.
restraints disengaged.
Landing gear
Commence
retract.
departure.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Nanjutsu, is that a martial arts farm?
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I understand that. No matter how much money I get, I feel poor in this game.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
There's so many other people out there with so much more in the way of credits. They're easy enough to make, though.
Fuel scooping.
Hello, Hug. Welcome back. COVID,
Fuel scooping.
for me,
complete.
is scary as hell. But that's because of the way my body reacts to it. Hello, Nemesis. Welcome back.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Not necessarily, Zoltor. Yeah, as much as I'm enjoying playing the game, and the CG gets tedious. It's not just tedious for me; it's tedious for people to watch.
Fuel scooping complete.
And what I've noticed is people like watching me do different things in sequence and not doing the same thing all the time.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
So I can only do so many days in the CG in a row before people start or stop watching. So I gotta change around what I'm doing. So probably what I'll do, since I only have 3 more ships to engineer, is I'll finish engineering the ships, refill my materials, do colonizing again for a while, go back to the CG, and then, I don't know, on to something else. So it's not just playing the game for me. I also have, you guys and everybody else who likes to watch my stream, and I need to keep it interesting. Buying a second and third Panther Clipper. They're expensive. Oops, I fired off a heatsink. Okay.
Heatsink deployed.
That's funny. Let's fire off another one just for fun.
Heatsink deployed.
Oop. I thought there were more than that. January. January will be Distant Worlds 3, starting January 18th. I understand why they forced it, though. And it has to do with how viruses spread. And if governments had gotten on the ball quicker, they could have ended COVID a lot sooner. I've registered. That's about all I've done so far.
Hello, Commander. Please
Open
stay
hailing
aware of other
frequencies.
ships around this carrier.
Requesting docking permission.
Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing pad.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
And China still hasn't told the world how many people died there. It wasn't a small number.
We've got you safe and sound. Clamps engaged. Welcome to our carrier, Commander.
If you want to see what really scared the heck out of me about COVID, get the game Plague Inc. and play through it. You'll understand why COVID was insanely terrifying to people who understand the way diseases spread. It could have been an extinction event, and it was well on its way to becoming one. Alright, so let's change over to fill it and go. Let's see what this ship has. Hello, Mr. Thorpe. Welcome back. All right, those are all good. All right, so those are done. That can't be engineered. That's done. That's done. That's done. I need a pre-engineered one of those. And I need this guy. Alright. So I need a pre-engineered surface scanner and prospector limpet. Everything else there is done. What do we got here? That's done. That's done. That's done. FSD. Okay, so FSD, limpet, and the pre-engineered drive. Pre-engineered surface scanner. All right. I haven't seen the spread map on the Second World War influenza, but I was watching the spread and the speed of the spread on COVID, and it was very much following along all of the extinction scenarios in Plague Inc. If just a couple of things had gone differently, it would have been bad. It would, well, much worse than it was anyway. Yeah, the shot is still emergency use, absolutely. Hello, Commander Corvus. Welcome back. Not particularly. They're not as good at mining, and they're lousy at ship-to-ship combat. I got them, and they were basically a waste of my time. In fact, I might even still have some in inventory. Probably should get rid of them. They're kind of useless. They sound like a great idea, you know, mining lasers that can damage ships. You know, well, they're less effective as mining lasers and less effective against ships as regular lasers, so. All right. Yeah, I got all excited about them when they came out, and went and got them, and I was like, yeah, yeah. I tried them out, and I was like, these suck. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Now, of course, that was a couple years ago, so you're welcome to try them and let me know if they've gotten any better. Retract landing gear.
You have this
Landing
off.
gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Prismatic shields are one of the best unlocks, in my opinion. That they're just so much better than regular shields for heavy-duty shield applications.
Take care out there,
Um,
Commander.
You know, you want a ship that their shields are going to really be able to take a beating. Is nothing better than prismatics.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
I have not yet tried pacifiers, so I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to know if they made them better. It's just they kind of sucked when I tried them.
Beyond safety limits.
Uh-oh. Here we go, loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-lie. Here we go, loop-de-loo. All on a Tuesday night. Executing the loop of shame. And I've still got them around. Maybe I'll try them again one of these days. Much like I kept the railguns around and tried the railgun build again. Just as bad as I remember. Which is kind of sad because originally the railgun Anaconda was an amazing. Oh, look, I got stuff. Being able to target the power supply of another ship and just pop the ship in one go, that was great. And, you know, it'd be one thing if they, you know, partially nerfed them, but they nerfed it so hard that it's like, yeah. I mean, these days they're just an absolute joke. And the Imperial Hammer railguns are just lousy railguns that do even less damage, even though they fire more often.
Tango Romeo India. This is Flight Control. Please note that access to the station is by authorization only.
Oh, nowadays you can't even damage anything internally. It just doesn't do anything. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Permission authorized. Cleared for landing on docking bay 40.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
400 meters from
Landing
touchdown.
gear deployed.
Touchdown confirmed. Docking restraints engaged.
And nowadays, you know, you fire all your entire ammo load into an Anaconda, and you know, maybe reduce one internal component to 50%. It's just stupid. Yeah, I could see if they brought it down to the point where, you know, 4 or 5 shots, okay, fine, you know, reduce its effectiveness. But now it's just like, it's not a weapon you can do anything with. There's absolutely no use to the weapon whatsoever. Alright, that's that. And let's see, the other next thing I need. Actually, we gotta go to Ramtah for that. So we might as well go there. Sure. Go off to Felicity Farfields here. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Oh my. 227. That's not what I want. That's way too far. Alright, let's Elvira Martuk. 258, that's a long way. Professor Palin. Oh, that's much closer. And Colonel Briss-Decker. That's 114, that's 140. And where's Ramtah? Oh, I see. Well, that's annoying. Alrighty. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Let's go back to the pumpernickel. And put a fuel scoop on this thing. Because there's no way I am running around all that distance. And running myself out of fuel. Retract landing gear.
Restrict speed until
Landing
clear of
gear
the city
retracted.
perimeter.
Frameshift drive charging.
All clear. Flight control out.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And since Ram Ta is out past Felicity Farseer, we might as well go Felicity Farseer, Ram Ta, and then all the way back. But that won't be tonight.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Communications established. We We are ready to receive docking requests.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Access granted. Please follow standard docking protocols,
Deploy
Commander.
landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Contact confirmed. Solid approach. Welcome, Commander.
Ooh. Okay. I'm short an FSD booster. Okay. Ooh, I don't have a blueprint. I don't have a blueprint. Oh, that's not good. Alright, well, at some point I'm going to have to go out to the Guardian sites and farm some blueprints. That's something I haven't done in a while. But that's all we got time for tonight. Alrighty. So, we've run ourselves out of time, so I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having you all along. In the stream chat, let's see. We've got Zoltor, Baz, Tacita, James. Hug, Nemesis. Mr. Thorpe. Commander Corvus. And was there any more? Oops, scrolled too far. No, I think that's everybody. Thank you guys very much for joining me in the stream chat. And if I missed anyone, I'm sorry. I scrolled through and I think I caught everyone this time. In any case, it is a work night, so I'm going to have to leave things here. We'll pick it up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Thrice Majestus, signing out.